Recording not. Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Department of CSC, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, I welcome you all.
Continue, sir. Continue, please. Sunil garu, you're muted and your voice now is not audible.
సునీల్ సార్ మీ వాయిస్ వినపడట్లేదట.
Sir,
Sunil,
sir, am I audible, sir?
Now you are audible, sir. Please proceed. Can you start the proceedings,
Yes,
sir?
sorry, sir. Yes, sir. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Department of CSC, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram, I welcome you all to the valedictory of this AICTE-sponsored international conference on role of artificial intelligence and sustainable engineering in driving smart cities, March 29 to 31, 2022. Hope all dignitaries and guests participants join this session. In this evening, I cordially welcome Dr. P. Kiran Sri Garu, convener of this conference and head of the department CSC, Dr. P. Srinivas Raju Garu, vice principal, Dr. G. Srinivas Rao Garu, principal, and today's chief guest, Professor C. Nagaraju Garu, YSR Engineering College of Yogi Vemana University, Produttur, YSR Kadapa. We are grateful to the many experts who have shared their knowledge in this conference. Now, let us start the valedictory session with the grand outreach of the college with a video. Kiran sir, not audible.
Citizens of the country. His dream is being taken ahead by the present chairman of Sri Vishnu Educational Society, Sri K.V. Vishnu Raju Garu, who is relentlessly striving ahead in the pursuit of excellence, following the footsteps of his grandfather, Dr. B.V. Raju Garu. Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women is the place where students not only grow academically, but the all-round development of the student is a major focus area. Students from Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women not only excel in their professional life, but also in each and every aspect of their life. Prominent celebrations such as International Day of Yoga, International Day of Persons with Disabilities, etc. are celebrated in a grand manner in order to create enthusiasm among students. Vishnotsav, the graduation day, was celebrated where the outgoing students were presented with their degrees, after which they were about to kick off the much awaited journey of their lifetime. Many prominent personalities visited the campus and ignited the young minds with their profound knowledge, such as Mr. Kamal Bali, CEO of Volvo India, Ms. Nandini Sarkar, Global Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Leader at Boeing India, etc. Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women is a place where students' dreams are nurtured and given shape by providing various platforms like Meda Milan, the annual National Symposium for Women, ISTE Day, Toastmasters Club, etc. Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women always believes in enhancing the intellectual capabilities of both students and the faculty by organizing various trainings, seminars, etc., through which they can enhance their skills respectively. The students of Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women had excelled academically and carved a niche for themselves in the area of placements. And we are proud to share with you that Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women stands forefront with highest number of placements, 780 and counting till date. By associating with many prominent companies such as Flipkart with a package of 23 lakhs, Amazon with a package of 30 lakhs, Adobe with a package of 43 lakhs, Expedia with a package of 14 lakhs, and we are happy to share that about 100 plus students are in the package of above 6 lakhs per annum. In order to equip the students with physical and mental fitness, we give utmost importance to sports. And we are proud to declare that our women students are selected into the university team of JNTU Kakinada in the discipline of cricket and volleyball. Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women has a dedicated psychology department which caters to the mental needs of students and makes them mentally sound by organizing various programs. We are also very proud to host the prestigious Vikram Sarabhai Centenary Program in association with Shar Sri Harikota at Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women. The students of Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women had excelled in the competitions held at national level and made us proud at the national arena in the events such as Baha, Hero Campus Challenge, Thermax Storm, Toastmaster Club, etc. Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women always believes in exploring the skills of students. We had introduced Vishnu School of Music, Vishnu Podcast, etc., through which students can get a sigh of relief and also excel intellectually. We at Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women are always committed to nurture and develop our students into highly dynamic, competitive, humanitarian and responsible citizens of tomorrow. And with the divine blessings of our founder chairman and valuable guidance of our chairman, we will leave no stone unturned in realizing that dream.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now, let us pay a tribute to the Almighty with a prayer song. Kiran, sir.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छामि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. P. Kiran Sri Garu, convener of this conference, professor and head of the department, Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, to give welcome address.
Thank you, Mr. Sunil. And respected Principal Dr. G. Srinivas Rao Garu, and our dynamic Vice Principal and Dean Student Affairs, Dr. P. Srinivas Raj Garu. Chief guest of the function, Dr. C. Nagaraj Garu, a professor in the Department of CSC and Dean Faculty of Engineering, Yogavamana University, Deans of our institute, faculty members, and participants from various parts of the country. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and our institute, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram, I welcome you all to this valedictory function of ACT-sponsored online international conference on role of artificial intelligence and sustainable engineering in driving smart cities from 29th of March to 31st of this March, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at our institute. It's a privilege to share the report of the conference and welcome you to this valedictory function. On the first day of the conference was started with an inaugural function with chief guest of the function as Dr. Manju Kari from Central University JNU New Delhi, and the guest of honor is Dr. Ahmad Abaid from University of Kufa. It is the Central University in Kufa, where our department has an MOU with that Kufa University, Iraq. And the keynotes for the first day are Dr. Milli Pant from IIT Roorkee. She is a senior professor in the Department of Applied Science in IIT Roorkee, where her BTech, MTech, PhD are from Computer Science Engineering Department. And the second keynote speaker is Dr. Shanmugam from Ashalan University, USA. The third keynote speech was delivered by Dr. Deepak Manne. He is working in TCS from Australia. He is from Australia. And the conference has received almost 244 papers from various parts of the country. And based on the technical program committee recommendations, we have accepted 52 for publication and presentation in the conference. So in the first day of the conference, we have 22 papers that are presented. In the second day, we have the remaining papers that are presented. And very insightful discussions has happened during this particular 2 days, providing solutions for building a robust and secure smart city. The keynote speakers for the second day are Dr. Michelle Mashi from King's Saudi University and Dr. Mahesh Kumar from IIT Patna and Srimati Usha Devi from JNTU Kakinada. And in the second day, we have witnessed 28 very useful technical paper presentation discussions. And I have to share you, like we have been conducting this international conference every year since 2016. And this time we have witnessed a strong competition for choosing the best oral presentations, because we have almost 18 session chairs and we have followed the IEEE norms for selecting the best oral presentation. It's very surprising that 10 papers among the presented papers in all these 3 days, they received the same marks. So I congratulate all these 10 papers, authors of these 10 papers for achieving this overall best presentation awards. As I said in the inaugural function, that the presentation certificates will be sent to all the others who have presented in these 3 days before 6 working days. And the proceedings of the conference will be published with ISBN, and that will be shared with you within 10 days. And each author will be given 3 options to choose to publish an extended version of your papers. So we have 2 free journals which publish papers with DOI. That is the first option. The second option is you have a chance to find out UGC publications in, we have a tie-up with 9 journals, so you can choose any of the journal to get published in UGC recognized journals. We have a third option. You can publish papers in Scopus Index journals. Like we have a set of 13 journals we have a type with this conference. So all these three options will be given within 14 days because we are finalizing the proceedings with respect to the Scopus journals, because usually the tie-up that we have with the Scopus journals, they are taking 2 to 3 months review. We ask them to reduce the review time within 30 to 45 days. So we are just trying to finalize these things and get back to you within 15 days after this 31st. To summarize what exactly was happened for the last 3 days, we have witnessed 6 keynote talks, 2 from IITs and 3 from international speakers and 1 from a national speaker. And we have 13 session judges from various parts of the country has participated in the event. We have 49 papers presented in the conference out of 52. And eminent personalities like Dr. Manju Kari, Dr. Abaid, and Dr. C. Nagaraj Garu, today he is the chief guest of our function, has participated in this inaugural and valedictory session. And thank you very much for submitting your papers to our conference. And it's my privilege to say you that we are organizing an international conference in the month of December or January, where the publications the proceedings will be published by Springer. And the conference fees, like for every paper, we kept it as 2,800. And we also organizing an FDP in the first week of June, that is applications of deep learning. Hope you will participate in all the events. Before I conclude, I wish to show you who are people who are behind this conference. As it is virtual, most of you have not seen all these experts. I wish to just take 1 more minute to showcase who are there inside all these paper presentations. So just I will just try to share my screen. Is my screen is visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, yes. So I just wish to just show you what exactly who are the people. Like Dr. Milli Pant, she is a senior most professor from IIT Roorkee, and Dr. Shanmugam, she is from Ashaland University, USA. Dr. Manju Kari, she is from Central University, JNU, Delhi. And Deepak Manne, he is from Australia. He works for TCS. And Dr. Michelle Mashi, she is the editor-in-chief for almost 3 signed-up journals. She is a part of King Saudi University. And Dr. Ahmad Abaid is from Kufa University, Iraq. And we have Dr. Mahesh Kumar from IIT Patna and Srimati Usha Devi from UCK, University College of Engineering, JNU, Kakinada. And our eminent chief guest for today, Dr. C. Nagaraj Garu from YSR University. And we have also many session chairs. Most of you are not aware of these people. Dr. Avichat is the principal of MIT Mumbai. Dr. Sudharamani, she is a professor from Aveshalingam University, Coimbatore. And Dr. Gandhi is from Navarachana University in Gujarat. And Dr. Maheshwari is from Kumarguru College of Engineering. She is from Coimbatore. And Dr. Mehta is from Parul University. And Aditi Sharma also, she is from Parul University. And Dr. Suchitra, she is from Coimbatore Institute of Technology. And Aarti Jain is from Japia University, Noida. And Dr. Gadicha is from R.R. Patil University in Maharashtra. And Dr. Manoj is from SKDM Institute. And Dr. Manju is from PSG Coimbatore. And Dr. Billai Sangeeta, she is the principal of IES College, Kerala. So with all these people, the true flavor of this international conference has come, not only with all these people, particularly the people who have presented and who have submitted the papers. That is the reason I vote on behalf of the Department of Computer Science Engineering and the entire institute. I thank all the others, keynote speakers, guests, and session chairs and reviewers for giving this opportunity. And before I just conclude, I wish to just tell you, before I just conclude, I wish to thank the principal and vice principal for permitting us to conduct this conference in the department, and particularly the AECT for sponsoring this event. And I especially thank Dr. C. Nagaraj Garu, professor from YSR Yogavamana University, for being with us for this valedictory session. And I particularly thank all the faculty members of Computer Science Engineering, in particular Dr. Sunil and Dr. Gayatri Madam, for their efforts to make this conference a success. And coming to this non-teaching staff led by Mr. Kiran Kumar, and all the I just wish to appreciate everybody who was part of this team. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving the outline of this conference. Now, I feel delighted to invite the chief guest of today's international conference valedictory function, Professor C. Nagaraju Gar. Sir Nagaraju sir, welcome to the valedictory function. Welcome, sir. So
Okay, thank you.
From the Department of CSE, we thankful to you for joining with us in this valedictory function, sir. Sir, before entering into your speech, let me take the privilege to introduce you, sir. It is my great honor to introduce Professor C. Nagaraj Garu. Professor C. Nagaraj Garu is currently working as Dean Faculty of Engineering and Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at YSR Engineering College of Yogi Vemana University, Produttur, YSR Kadapa District, Andhra Pradesh, India. He received his BTech degree in Computer Science and Engineering from JNTU Anantapur and MTech degree in Computer Science and Engineering from JNTU Hyderabad and PhD in Digital Image Processing from JNTU Hyderabad. He has got 25 years of teaching experience. He received Research Excellence Award, Teaching Excellence Award, Outstanding Scientist Award and Rayalaseema Vidya Ratna Award for his credit. He wrote textbooks on programming in C, design pattern, network security, and digital image processing. He has got one patent on his research work. He has completed 2 DST funding projects worth of 40 lakhs. Under his guidance, 7 PhDs are completed and 5 scholars are pursuing. He has published 105 research papers in various national and international journals and 30 research papers in various national and international conferences. He delivered more than 100 keynote addresses on various fields like image processing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and network and cyber securities. He is a member of various professional societies like IEEE, ISTE, and CSI. So really, we thankful to you for accepting our invitation and being a part of this valedictory function as a chief guest. Thank you so much for joining with us, sir. Sir, please share your valuable words.
Thank you, Sunil Garu, for introducing me. Respected Chairman of this college, Sri K.V. Vishnu Raju Garu, respected Principal of this college, Professor G. Srinivasarao Garu, respected Head of CSC and Convener of this conference, Professor P. Kiran Sri Garu, Faculty of this college, non-teaching staff, and my dear best and brightest participants of this conference. Good evening to all of you. At the outset, I express my heartfelt thanks to entire team of this college for inviting me as a chief guest to this AICT sponsored international conference. My dear friends, some part of the brain sets the goals and remaining entire part of the brain implements those goals. If synchronization is good between these two parts of the brain, then problems will be solved very easily. In the same way, in any college, goals are set by the principal and implementation is done by the and done by his entire team of entire team with good coordination. Today I have seen a great minds of principal, convener and entire team of this college to conduct this conference in excellent way with excellent synchronization. I have seen most of the participants are from other states and most of the speakers are from other countries. It shows how they mobilize the participants as well as keynote speakers. I really appreciate the great effort of the convener and entire team of this college to provide a platform to all young minds to exchange and share their research ideas related to various domains. So gentlemen, I am indeed delighted to address this gathering. Let me share a few thoughts on this occasion. So what is the name of the conference? The conference name is A Role of Artificial Intelligence and Sustainable Engineering in Driving Smart City. So first you see that what do you mean by artificial intelligence? What do you mean by sustainable engineering? What do you mean by beautiful city? What do you mean by smart city? And what do you mean by intelligent cities? Artificial intelligence means it enables the machine to think like a human being, right? So most of the cases we see that a beautiful cities, that means the city, most flourishing places in the cities are designed by a great ideas to civilize, to show the human civilization. So that is the beautiful cities, right? So in the beautiful cities means they generally will concentrate on, so that is the security issues, roads, buildings, or next that is the drainage system or gardening, parking system, everything should be beautiful. That is in good way. That is called beautiful city. But when you see that beautiful city, what are the problems? Suppose the maintenance is very problematic. Maintenance is very problem. To avoid that, we can go for beautiful smart city. Smart city means beautiful city with IoT technology. Beautiful city with a smart city. But when you are using the smart city and intelligent city, so that means here is by adding intelligence, artificial intelligence technologies, we can make it as a intelligent city. Say I will say one example of this. Suppose what is the beautiful city, what is the intelligence, so that is a smart city and intelligent city. So for example, you take a lighting system in the city or in any organization. So if there is a
Nagaraj sir.
also increase. For avoiding that, we can use IoT technologies. So that is automatically lights will be on, automatically lights are off. So these IoT technologies works on pre-instructed instructions given to the system. Suppose when you set the pre-instructions, according to the pre-instructions, it will set the conditions, but it won't make its own. For example, when you enter into the room, lights will be automatically on. Whenever you leave the room, automatically switch off. But here is the day and night. Whenever you enter, whenever come out, lights will be on or off. But it won't take any decisions either. So you have to switch on the lights or not. But when you are adding that intelligent system, for IoT. So it makes the decision, even suppose the daytime lighting conditions are not required. So in that case, so then the system will take automatic decision, either you have to switch on the lights or not. So depending upon that light and condition, that is called, so that is the intelligence lighting system we can use. There are so many applications. So that is for the last 2 days, so many people, they have presented excellent presentations on different technologies. So for integrating of all these technologies, either artificial intelligence or sustainable engineering, or so that is the smart city or beautiful city or intelligent cities, we need a research. We need a research. So the conference, this conference provides, so that is for integrating of all these technologies for driving smart cities, we need research. So this conference provides great opportunity to reach greater heights in your research and developments. My dear young minds, research is vital for growth of any institution. The great teaching comes from the great research, and great research comes from the great teaching. But we cannot separate out teaching as well as research. That's the reason I advise the faculty to do research to improve their teaching skills. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said that research, teaching, research. Research, teaching, research. Without research, the excellency will be stopped. Without research, the excellency will be stopped. The growth and prosperity of any institution is judged by the level of research undertaking in that institution. So the research plays a dynamic role in regeneration cycle of knowledge excellence. The research plays a dynamic role in regeneration cycle of knowledge excellence. The regeneration cycle creates technologies. Technology is a non-linear tool given to the humanity to change the rule of socio-economic developments. The technology is linked to the economy and environment through manufacturing of knowledge products. Economy and environment which promotes prosperity to the society. So that means it shows that is how much importance is given to technology for the development of the country. My dear future scientists, in it is somewhat difficult to do research along with your job, but you have to face the difficulties with a smile. The difficulties are good, face with its smile. When you say that difficulties are good, so but when you face it with a smile. Let me give an example why difficulties are good. Why difficulties are good. When you are riding a bicycle upwards on a slope, it is always difficult to ride upwards. Everyone knows that. It is always difficult to ride upwards. Our legs will be hurted, our body will be get sweating, and we get tired. But the outcome is that we are always going high and high. But imagine riding the bicycle downward the slope. Riding the bicycle downward the slope, we find it easy. It requires no effort from us. But the outcome of that is what? We are going down and down. So remember, participants, when you are facing challenges in your research, do not give up and continue to work on it. You continue to work on it. you will reach the greater heights in your research. If you feel relaxed, but most of the people or most of the researchers, they are thinking that it is a very difficult to do research. But according to my views, according to my experience, I say that so that is doing research is very, very easy. So if you follow 3 R's, R, it is not a movie, but you have to follow the 3 R's, R. First R is research. First R is research. That means, so search again and again until you find the research problem. You search again and again until you find the research problem. Second R is rewrite. Second R is rewrite. Second R is reread. Reread means read again and again until to understand the problem. Read again and again until you understand the problem. Once you understand the problem, you apply third R. That is the third R is rewrite. Rewrite again and again until you get a quality paper. Until you get a quality paper. So if you follow these 3 R's, 100% you can produce a good paper. But for all these things, you need what? Patience is required. Patience is required, and willpower is required, and coding is required. So if you want to write the paper, minimum you have to take 1 month of time, and you have to read again and again. So then automatically, so you can produce a good paper. But most of the people, so that is lack of patience. So they are thinking that it is very difficult to do research. But so my dear students, so my dear participants, so most of the research PhDs are doing for certificates, for upgrading their knowledge or for upgrading their qualifications. But the only 5% of PhDs are useful for the society. They are concentrating on applications. But so that is after seeing this title, I am very happy that so Kiran Srigaru, so he has given excellent title for this international conference because he is thinking about future generation, not current generation. In the current in the olden days, we were using a beautiful cities, or now we are concentrating on smart cities, and in future, by adding artificial intelligence technologies like decision making system, or decision support systems, or machine learning, or deep learning, so then we can make it as a intelligent systems. But so for their ideas, so that is I heard some, because most of the speakers, so they concentrate. I heard that lectures of most of the foreign speakers, they had given excellent ideas on artificial intelligence and its applications. Most of the students also, most of the participants, they presented a good number of papers. They are relevant to artificial intelligence, that the security or something like this. So when you are using that, when you follow these 3 types of R's, so you will become a valuable researcher to the society. I wish you good luck to all the people. Once you do that PhD, you try to apply for projects, either funding projects. Once you get the funding projects, so you can serve some to the society. So by generating income to your universities or your institutions as well as our country, and you can get name and fame to the society. So thank you for giving this opportunity. So thank you for giving this mark. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, and it's our privilege to see you live on the sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sunil garu.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Because you started with the word of my young researchers. So mainly you focused only on your young researchers because now the buzzword is triple R movie. So you clone that research with related to triple R, and you mentioned what is the importance of facing the difficulties, because when you want to reach the heights, definitely you need to face the difficulties. So we should not give up. We have to try and try, just like reread, rewrite, and research. So definitely we all follow your words, sir. Thank you so much for giving this encouragement with all young scientists, the future young scientists. Thank you so much for being a part of this program, sir. Really, we are grateful to you, sir. Uh, now we enter into the most excited event of this conference, that is announcement.
Hello.
Sunil garu, please proceed.
Sir,
Because you
sir.
said it is excitement, there is climax now.
Sorry,
Please.
sir. So,
Please
so my
proceed.
dear participants, now we entered into the most excited event of this conference, that is announcement of the best papers. So now I request Professor C. Nagaraj Garu to announce first 6 best papers of yesterday's presentation. Sir, can you announce the first paper, sir?
Thank you, sir. So first paper is review of facial identification for a missing child. So very excellent paper. Dr. Samira Divanu, Amruta, Vishwasareddy, Sai Santosh, and Pawan Kalyan. So they are from BB Raju Institute of Technology, Narsapur. Oh, excellent! It's from same college. Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my dear.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Sir.
Yeah, I
Second
thank you very
paper.
much for
Second paper.
Second paper,
The
sir.
paper ID is P090, an optimized device driver using ARM M4F controller for handling multitasking in advanced processors by Deepthi from Vasavi College of Engineering, Hyderabad.
Congratulations, Deepthi.
Congratulations, Summa. Congratulations, Deepthi Garu.
We'll go to the next paper, sir.
Third
The
paper.
third paper is paper ID P01102. Title is Smart Energy System controlled by temperature and face mass detection with automatic data accumulation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Abhiram, Mr. Tejasvi, Dr. Saraswati from Sri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Vishwavidyalaya University, Edatur, Kanchipuram.
Thank you,
So
sir. Thank you, sir.
congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats, everybody.
Fourth paper, sir.
So next paper is P0318, dynamic simulation model of industrial robots in application to Industry 4.0. Authors are Kali Charan Rath, Suvikram Pradhan, Ajit Kumar Patro, Ansuman Naik, Suri Sai Srinivas, and Avinash Sharma. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dr. Sharon.
Paper ID P0408. Title is VG5 Cipher for Digital Images. Authors Dr. Akhil Kaushik, Dr. Vikas Tada, and Dr. Satvik and Kamal Sardana from ITT and S, Bhiwani, India, and MITRC, Alwar, India. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you
Congrats, sir.
very much.
That is the last paper, sixth paper. Paper ID is P0396. Artificial intelligence in clinical decision support system towards smart city sustainability. Author V. Prajapati.
Thank you so much, sir,
Speaker
and
V.
organizer.
Prajapati. Acharya Motibai Patel Institute of Computer Studies, Ganpat University, Gujarat. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, whole team. Thank you.
So thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for announcing the best papers. Now I request Dr. P. Kiran Srigaru, convener of this conference, to announce today's best paper presentations.
Today also we have received 4 best papers. A pseudo user interface for security enhancement in coexistence asynchronous GPN system. Gujarat Kaur Walia and Chahat Jain and Navneet Kaur from Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College, Ludhiana.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
It's our privilege.
Congrats, Amma.
Wonderful.
Congrats.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
It's
sir.
wonderful, actually. And P0413 RF communication for digital menu card in restaurants. Piyusha Patil, Ajay Godat, Shruti, Professor Apuja Belangali, and they are from JJ Madhugam College of Engineering from Maharashtra. It's wonderful. Thank you, madam. And the next paper goes to like P0422, muscular atrophy and muscular dystrophy disease performance forecasting in biopsy healing with deep learning approach. Mrs. Ganga Bhavani and Mr. GLNVS Kumar from BVC Engineering College, Vadalrevu. Congrats, madam. Okay, the next paper is paper ID 372. Emerging technologies and smart devices are keys to unlock a driving smart cities by Dr. Jyoti Balreddy Gari and Dr. V. Gautam from Bharatiya Engineering Science and Technology Innovation University, Anantapur. Congratulations for all the winners.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And Mr. Gautam is my guide, sir. I'm the only author present, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
See, all these
Thank
10
you.
papers that we have announced have received 47 out of 50, sir. Nagaraj Vetru. All these 10 that we have announced by you and myself are evaluated by different session judges and they have equally received marks. There is no highest mark or lowest mark. All these got 47 out of 50. So that is the reason we have to give this 10 best paper presentations. Sunil garu, please proceed, sir.
Yes, sir. So let me congratulate all the participants who received this honor. Now I request all the participants and delegates to turn on your camera to take a photo. For the photo session, I request all to turn on your camera. Once again, I request you all, please be patient because we need to take all the participants' photos. It is not possible to capture at a time, so please be connected. Kiran sir, please acknowledge.
One minute, sir. Okay, sir.
Kiran sir, shall we?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam, for being connected. Now it's the time to listen from you. I request the participants to share your valuable feedback.
Take privilege.
Madam, please proceed, Dr. Jigna.
Yes. Dear Nagaraju, the head and all the senior faculty members from SP, Sri Vishnu Engineering College, other colleagues, presenter colleagues. It's really a good part to be a great conference. Their view behind the college is very attractive for any participation. And I have been engaged with the Vishnu College in the past. The discipline, accuracy, the coordination is always a remarkable benchmark for any event. So I heartily thanks everyone for such a wonderful organization of this event and timely code everything. And it is a really very fruitful session because the invited speakers are delivered so gracefully and so to the point. So it was so fruitful session. So thank you so much, Kiran sir. Thank you so much, and all the team. Thank you so much for giving me such a chance to be a part and be with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
May I go ahead, sir?
Please, sir.
Yes,
Please
sir.
proceed.
Right, sir. Okay. Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Akhil Kaushik. Very good afternoon to all the Rabbit academicians and my dear students. I want to express my gratitude to all the organizers of Shri Vishnu Engineering College for Women their professionalism and brilliant organization skills, which has made it possible to gather so many different experts and conduct so many activities with success. The conference was rich in context and valuable in creating better understanding of the issues faced by the modern man. I have learned a lot from it. I was especially moved by the research work carried out by the undergraduate students under the able guidance of their teachers. Me and my wife, we actually discussed that a lot. Congratulations on organizing such a terrific conference and excellent teamwork. Thank you very much, sir, for organizing the conference.
Thank you, sir. It's wonderful listening to your words. Thank you. Please.
Sir, can I? Sir?
Abhirami, please proceed.
Good evening to one and all present here. Myself, Abhirami. I am a CSE final year student from Sri Chandrasekhar Saraswati Vishwa Mahavidyalaya University, Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. First of all, I would like to convey my thanks to Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, who giving us such a wonderful opportunity to present our project over this conference. So thanks to Vishnu College. Actually, this is my first ever conference I have attended. After attending, I am very much happy. And then actually I came to know, first of all, how the conference is working. Actually, it's a new experience for me. I'm very much happy over that. And then as I am a student, actually I'm very grateful to present my work in front of the chair members. So it's one of the great for me. It's one of the great for me. So I would like to convey my thanks to all the coordinators who have done work for this conference, because all the necessary information regarding this conference they are sent to the WhatsApp group. So it is very much beneficial from the presenter side, as well as they solve all the queries of presenters instantly through that WhatsApp group itself. So I like to thanks to everyone. Thank you very much to all. So thanks.
Thank you, Abhirami. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sunil garu.
Yes, sir. Sir, shall we proceed, sir? Sir, the participants, if anyone like to give your valuable feedback, please be open. Please open for all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Jyoti, sir. This is Jyoti from St. Francis College for Women, Hyderabad, sir. Thank you for providing the opportunity, first of all, and thank you to the Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, first of all, and also to all the panel members, as well as Dr. Nagaraju, sir, Dr. Kiran, sir, Dr. Sunil, sir. Actually, I was like just a couple of days before I got the information from some third-party sources, and just I have written the papers in long back. Just I have done. Thank you for providing the opportunity, sir. And the gratitude is the sign of the noble souls. I deeply appreciate the wonderful informative sessions by all the various members who are taken part and giving insightful information. Like each project, each research is enlightened us like oh, we can go in this way, in that way. I mean, some kind of a guidance is really given. It's definitely it will be useful for future research work also. So that's what I felt, sir. Thank you so much for providing the opportunity once again, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, participants.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
This is Mohammad Azharuddin from Tamil Nadu. I am a research scholar in Government Arts College, Ariyalur. The 2 days program was done very successfully, and it's very useful in today's world. And also, special thanks to our CS HOD, Mr. Kiran sir. And he's a nice person. When I called, he immediately responds our queries. And also Sunil sir and Gayatri ma'am also done a wonderful job. I would like to thank to Sri Vishnu College for Women's College. It's like wonderful such a program, organizing one such a program. Thank you to all participants.
Thank you, Ajaruddin. I thought you were a cricket player actually, not a research scholar.
Yeah, of course, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sunil here, please.
Yes, sir. So, thank you once again, all the participants, for your valuable feedback. Now, I mark the valedictory session has come to an end. I request the coordinator of this conference, Mrs. T. Gayatri Madam, to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sunil sir. Good evening, all. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special day. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and our institute, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram, I convey my regards and hearty thanks to our SVS management for giving provision to organize this conference. I thank Dr. G. Srinivas Rao Garu, Principal, SVCW. I thank Dr. P. Srinivas Raju Garu, Vice Principal, SVCW. I thank today's Chief Guest, Dr. C. Nagaraju Garu, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Yogi Vemana University. I thank the convener of this program, Dr. P. Kiranshri Garu, Professor and Head of the Department, Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women. And I thank all the keynote speakers who shared their valuable insights. And I also thank all the session chairs for spending their valuable time to encourage all the participants. I also like to thank all the honorable delegates who made this conference grand success with your participation. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So by this, we came to an end. I like to say my conveys I thanks to Professor C. Nagaraj Garu for sparing your valuable time despite of your busy schedule. Even when the event is going to start, you talk your I don't know whether who they are. You restricted everything and you allotted this time slot only for our event. Really, we are thankful for that, sir. And you encouraged our young researchers with your encouraging words, with an real-time examples and all. Really, it is very much helpful for them. Really, we are thankful for you for giving your valuable time from the Department of CSC, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram. We thankful to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Nagaraj sir. It's a privilege
Thank you,
actually
sir.
to
Thank
see
you.
you online. Because I have seen your textbook also, because our library has your textbook of C language, authored with P.V. Srinivasa Garu.
Yeah,
We
sir.
have almost
We
10 copies of that. Yes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Even our department library and the main library have the textbooks that we have ordered, actually, that textbook particularly. It's a privilege, sir, talking to you online. Most probably by the in 2 or 3 months, we just operate offline. Then we will definitely invite you to the campus. At that time, I will be more happy. This is a virtual meet, na, sir? That will be good.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Shall I
day.
leave,
For all the-
sir?
Please, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Sunil Garu, we have shared the feedback in the WhatsApp link and so that the participants can do that.
Yes, sir. Sure,
Final
sir.
announcement you can do, please.
Okay, sir. Dear participants, if at all anyone would like to share your feedback, you can share through WhatsApp group also. Once again, I thank one and all for making this conference a grand success with your papers, presentations and your presence. I hope this journey will continue for further conferences as well as the faculty development programs also. We expect the same support from you. Thank you once again.
Yes, sir. What is that we can announce is like we have an Scopus Index conference where the proceedings will be published by Scopus in the month of December or January 3rd or 4th. and where we kept the registration fees as only 2,400. That's what we said. And we also are organizing an FDP in the next month, most probably by the end of the first week of June. So I request all the participants to enroll for that also, because most of the FDPs that we do for the last 2 years are free only. And I request all the participants to fill the feedback that was given in the WhatsApp groups. And finally, I thank everybody who have participated actively for the last 3 days, and thank you very much from my side.